today Sofi technology stock is yet again down by yet another 4%, which is bringing some panic to some of the investors. But of course, if you are to look to the overall market, everything is almost down. Now with Sofi specifically, you'll notice that this is a stock that we discuss a lot on this channel, which is just set to do very well. Now, one of the most important days that so many of the Sofi technologies investors will be patiently looking and wanting to see what happens is the 1st of May 2022. Now, before we get to what will be happening on that day, please note that this video is just for entertainment purposes and you should not take it as a professional financial advice. But of course, I would really like you to do me a favor by just hitting that likes button and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel already. And once you subscribe, please don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss future videos that we release on this channel. Now, as I've said, one of the main important days that so many of the Sofi technologies are patiently waiting for, or are patiently waiting to see what will happen on that day, is the 1st of May 2022. Now, what's happening on the 1st of May 2022? Now, on the 1st of May, the student loan memorandum is set to expire. Now, of course, you'll remember that, or you will know that this memorandum, of course, started in May of 2020 after the pandemic. So what happened here is that all student loan repayments were put to a hold, and this has affected so many private lenders, including Sofi technologies. And of course, on this channel, we've discussed some of those or that topic in broad, which of course, so most of you that have been following me for some time, you know exactly what is transpiring there. So that memorandum of the student repayment loan holds is set to expire on the 1st of May. So many of the Sofi investors, like I said, want to see what is going to happen on the 1st of May. What is it that the Biden administration going to do? Are they going to extend this loan repayment holds further, or they are going to continue to make all those who took their student loan to continue or to start paying their loans, which is something that is truly, or which will be something that is truly amazing. And we as the Sofi investors would really be excited, of course, to see the student loan repayments continuing, as this will boost Sofi's revenue. And you already know that these student loan repayments holds is of course affecting Sofi Technologies revenue, which of course Sofi Technologies has already came out to say that it will, or it's going to affect Sofi's revenue by between 20 and 25 million dollars, which is something that of course if the Biden administration comes out and say that they are thinking that the student loan repayments are to resume, of course it is definitely going to boost Sofi's total revenue, which is something that is truly amazing. But of course, there are some lawmakers that are pushing that this student loan repayment holds can get to be pushed to August, or they can further extend this holds to August, which of course in the short term is going to impact companies or private lenders, including Sofi, in the short term, which is something that I believe that in the long term, I would personally believe that they probably would have to lift it off, as the US economy is already recovering quite good, which I think by them lifting off this hold is going to, like I said, going to generate Sofi with some more revenue, which is something that is truly amazing. Now, this date of the 1st of May is very important, and I think that it's important because it can sort of like break or makes the Sofi stock in the short term. We can, if the positive news come and maybe the Biden administration comes out and say that people should continue or should resume paying their student loan repayments, of course that will be a positive into Sofi Technologies, as that will mean that their student loan stream will yet again start to generate some more revenues, which is something that is truly amazing. Now, of course, you'll know that, as I've been saying in my previous video, Sofi does not only make money through the student loans. As you will notice that Sofi, though these student loans repayment were put to hold, SoFi has been that stock which has been doing well even in terms of revenue generation, which is something that is truly amazing. SoFi Technologies, even if you check into their membership growth, you will notice that this is a stock that is just doing well. It looks like many people are coming into SoFi Technologies wanting to experience the good services that this company offer. I mean, you remember that in their Q4 of 2021 earnings, SoFi had already indicated or gave us the results that they had around 3.5 million members, which is something that is truly amazing, which by that we managed to see, or we saw that their membership for that Q4 grew by over 500,000, which is something that must just show you that SoFi is a company or it's a stock which will do very well, and we are to expect to see their membership probably grow to over 4 million for this Q1 of 2022, which is something that is truly amazing. Now, SoFi, one of the main reasons why it's like, do you remember that this is a company that is becoming a one-stop shop for all things relating to digital banking. Consumers can save, borrow, invest, and spend. And in terms of revenue generation, they are doing pretty good. As you already know that last year they made total revenues of around $1 billion, and this year in 2022 analysts expect them to report total revenues of around 1.5 or over $1.5 billion, which is something that is truly amazing and must just show you that SoFi Technologies is a company that will continue to do well even in the years to come. Now, with the student loan repayments, or if we are to see the student loan repayments resuming, we are going, or it is definitely going to boost SoFi's revenue, which is something that is truly amazing. And with the recent acquisitions like Technisys, which according to myself, I think they are quite strategic into SoFi Technologies. These acquisitions that SoFi has been making recently are definitely going to boost even their revenues in the future, because if you look at Technisys, SoFi has already indicated that this will of course bring up almost or approximately $800 million into SoFi in the next coming 3 years, which is something that is just truly amazing. SoFi Technologies is a good long-term stock, and you remember that of course analysts expect this stock to be profitable between end of 2023, beginning of 2024, and I believe that now it's a very good opportunity, especially looking at the fact that SoFi, it looks like its share price is heading towards its 52-week low of around $7.74, which is something that to me it's a good opportunity to load the boat onto the SoFi Technology stock, because this is the stock which is just set to do very well. And membership growth, of course, it is showing that so many people out there are liking the services that SoFi Technologies is offering. Now, with all that, guys, I will be monitoring the 1st of May 2022, because I think probably, yes, we might get to see an extension, or we might get to see, of course, the Biden administration coming probably and resume make those people that are owning the student loans to start paying this loan yet again, which will be a positive onto private lenders, including SoFi, which is something that I think it will be incredible. Now, otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Now, it's important that before you add this SoFi into your portfolio or load the boat onto SoFi Technologies, you do your own due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing into this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.